Hi friends, so it's Renaissance Fair season, and I thought I'd take you with me as I make a corset top out of a thrifted vest I got. So let's go. Here's the vest. It's quite long and it's a little big, but that's okay because I'm going to end up adding laces to it eventually, and that'll make it fit perfectly. I'm going to cut it halfway. Across the top to kind of create a square neck, and then I'm planning to cinch the sleeves to kind of give it a little bit more of a fancier look. That's the rough plan. I'm not going in with any measurements. Let's go. Marking off where I want to cut. I wanted to do about halfway, right under the third button. Coincidentally seemed to be the perfect spot, so I just left a little bit of a seam allowance and then started cutting. Once I finally finished cutting and everything was looking good, it was time to start sewing. But first, coffee. Or should I say, another coffee. Sewing is hard work, people. You need all the focus you can get, and caffeine helps. Yes, my posture is really horrific here, and my back was hurting me. It's my own fault for choosing to sew on this table that I can't put my legs under, but whatever. My fault, my pain, my issue. Then it became time to cut the buttons off. I, for a few seconds, thought about keeping the buttons, but it wasn't really the look I was going for. I wanted the really cinched corset look. So I ended up taking the buttons off, and I'm going to make the holes for the laces, as shown by this mock-up. There's lots of different ways you could make holes. I chose to use this fancy drill that I had kicking around, but you could make the holes so many different ways. Just a hammer and a nail, just as long as you get a hole in there, and then you can kind of wiggle it to make it a little bit bigger and the correct size, but you don't need anything fancy to do this. I decided to embroider my holes because I didn't really want the look of metal grommets in there, and embroidering the holes to me looks better. It does take more time, but you know, gotta do it for the art. I was quite happy with how it turned out, so I continued to do both sides, which took quite a long time, but oh well. And now, time for the reveal. I love the way it came out. I think it fits really well, and it really wasn't that big of a deal to make. I would definitely do this again with another thrifted vest. It was super fun. I'm so happy with how it came out, and it looked so good at the fair. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Stay magical, friends. Happy Ren Fair season.